Hey guys, good morning. This is your girl Essence Official, and I'm here watching the Morning Show podcast with Joker and Vettegreen, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Make sure you guys is tuned in. I'll see you on the next show.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Naquasia, and you are listening to the only show moving in the morning, the Morning Show podcast with Joker and Vette. Every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And I don't want nobody but you tuned in.
Yo, what up? This your boy Terrence Love, and you're listening to the only show moving in the morning. That's the Morning Show podcast with Joker and Vette every Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And remember, let's get love back on the radio. Terrence Love.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jay Relentless, the one and only, and you're watching the only morning show that's moving right now every morning from Monday through Friday, 7 to 10 a.m. It's the Joker and Vettegreen. Tap in, the Morning Show podcast. You guys already know. Regardless of the outcome, my time will never switch. Let's turn the world up.
I do not waste my time. You better treat me right. And I do not waste my time.
Oh, baby, let me introduce myself. I'm the doctor of your heart. You can call me love. I'm the type of man to share my plans with you. Just do your part. I will make your dreams come true. I need a woman that's gonna help me build my empire.
Yeah, this your boy the Joe Overlook FC live and direct here on the morning show. You know what I'm saying? Up here on this Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Doing what we do. We are out on your mental health between 1 and 10. We are on your mental health between 1 and 10. We are here with the Queen Arkansas in the building, doing what it do. Yes, and I'm at a 10. Where you at on your mental health this morning?
I'm on a 10, but that's Queen Comedian, Miss Arkansas.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you got a 10.
Live with the Joker and Vettegreen, Monday through Friday. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'm at a 10. Hey, God did it again. You hear me?
Yeah. One more time. Right here on the morning show, having a good time here this morning. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at on y'all mental health between 1 and 10? Put it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and all that on the YouTube side on Lynx Media. You know what I'm saying? And please don't forget to vote for us at the 716 Music Awards
for
Media Company of the Year right now on 716musicawards.com. Make sure y'all vote for us, man. We outside. You know what I'm saying?
And it's FREE.
Yes. No doubt. We right here doing what it do. Appreciate the birthday wishes and all that. Thank y'all. For all the birthday wishes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still celebrating, y'all. I'm still celebrating, man. You know what I'm saying? Those
birthday and anniversary, you know.
Yeah, anniversary. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do in the Cash App and continue some love. I'm celebrating all week. Yeah, I'm celebrating all week. Yeah. We celebrating all week. Had a good time yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Went to my favorite pizza spot yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Carbone House. You know what I'm saying? So that's my spot. My buzz back in the day, I used to hustle in front of that spot. You know what I'm saying? On South Park. That was my little get what I got to get spot. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was outside back in the day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Back when I had to go ahead and get that other money. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? But all you young whippersnappers be messing the game up. You understand me? Yeah, right here on the water show. How y'all doing this morning, y'all? Let us know what y'all got in your mental health between 1 and 10 right now in the comments. Yeah, let's go. Good morning on this Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It's good outside. The weather's good. Let's go. Let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? The Vette Green Queen will be on in a short. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to remember this day right here. It's the Remembrance Day. You know what I'm saying? Situation that happened in 2022. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all remember this day here. You know what I'm saying? And we remember those who we lost our lives at the mass shooting at Tops. So, this is the anniversary of it. And we can't forget. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget. In the building.
See that good.
Yeah. Oh, you got some new glasses? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
got some new eyes?
I went in the room and found mine ain't made and shit.
Yeah, okay.
But I can see with them. So every time something come up, don't think I'm tripping, y'all. I'm trying to see what to
say. yeah, no doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely having the remembrance. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all continue.
Prayers with all the families. We ain't
all
forget.
The families. Yeah, we ain't forgetting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to vote for us. You know what I'm saying? 716 Music Awards. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget that.
Vote.
Yes, all day. And don't forget the Taste of Lackawanna, June 1st. I will be back in the building for that. You know what I'm saying? And the tickets still on sale. Your early bird tickets still on sale until June 1st. $20. Y'all better hurry and get them bad boys before the price go up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to all the artists that's performing that day in August 10th. No doubt. So, you know what I'm saying? We got some things going on. We stay busy with it. You know what I'm saying? Do what it do. What you had going on last night? Did you play some more pool?
No, I stayed in on yesterday and just pretty much got some rest. We gonna be in a real war soon, Joker. With neighbors and everybody gonna be crazy in a minute. So you gotta pretty much be rested and take care of yourself. Like today, I got a appointment with the orthopedic or something. I'm gonna let them look at my knee, but they ain't finna stick nothing in it or cut it. Girl, don't on run me out of there, cause y'all ain't finna do nothing like that. Now you can tell me going to dad and all that other stuff, but you ain't finna do nothing to it for real, cause it's still working. And then tomorrow I go get me an old breast photo shoot, a mammogram. So I'm saying this to say, y'all that's watching and listening, take care of yourself. Because if you don't, ain't nobody else gonna do it for real, because they trying to take care of them. You know what I'm saying?
That part. Yeah, no doubt.
Yesterday, I pretty much just rested. I was like, yes, this because sometimes, you could be moving. If that body tired, it's gonna sit down somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna shut down. It's gonna definitely shut down on you. That's for sure. Believe that.
I was so well rested. I went to a store and I thought the day was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Glad to know it's Tuesday because I ain't put my trash out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Today is the graduation of my daughter. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready for that. Take some pictures and
That's what's up.
do what it do, and then we're gonna chill with the grandbabies and my daughter. And shout out to my son who came down to visit his sister on Saturday.
Yeah,
They,
shout
they,
out to him.
yeah, they let him come home for a little bit to visit his sister.
That's
You know what I'm
what's up
saying?
for real.
Yeah, spend time with her, and he met his nephews and niece for the first time, and
Oh wow.
yeah, so that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So
They're gonna
glad.
make him want to come on home,
Yeah. Go ahead. He's straightened up. He's doing good. He's doing
Right,
good.
that's what I'm saying. This gonna get a big old push.
Yeah. Hopefully he can get home before his birthday. His birthday in October, so hopefully he can be up out
Okay.
here before October. You know what I'm saying? And get
Yeah,
right.
my baby boy go to the parole board on the 24th. And he was like, Mama, if they don't let me go this time, Mama, I ain't got 2 more years and I'm flat. They can't hold me no more.
Yeah,
But I
that's
was
it.
like, son, don't have that attitude. Go in there and talk to them people and try to come on out of there this month or next month. You know what I'm saying? Not
That's
2
right.
years.
Yeah. You got to pretty much go in there and kiss a little butt, don't you?
Right. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Okay, well, that's what they want. They want
Once
you
you
to.
get on the other side of that gate, they can kiss your butt.
That's it.
But-
It's designed like that. It's designed like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We get it. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
we've been there and done that.
Oh yeah. It's a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But thank God that I got out of minds out of a situation. I got out of minds because the judge told me to get a job. I said I can get a job, and guess what? The job I got hired on, I have to travel. So they had to take me off of
Cool.
probation.
That's what's up.
They're like, well, she said, I don't want to see you in my courtroom ever again. And guess what? She never seen me ever again either.
Come on now.
Because she retired now. So, but yeah, I said, you ain't going to see me no more because I'm being a role. If a judge going to see me, it's going to be a different judge if I do something crazy. It ain't going to be you.
Ain't going to be you. Right.
Yeah, man, I traveled all the way
Wow.
to the south, with the fair, and got me a job though. That's what she said. I had to get a job by a certain time, and I got a job. I said, I got a job, or you got a problem, and I said, I got to leave the state because it's a travel job. I said, well, you did get say you didn't say what kind of job. She said a job.
I'm getting away from you. I don't care what kind of job it is.
Yeah, she was like, well, I should have been more specific, but that's okay. He got this W, and I'm gonna let him go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? Because if she would have said no, I could have sued, and I didn't know that because they said that's messing with my rights. You know what I mean? I did what I was supposed to do, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a whole different situation, so she had to let me go. Somebody told me that because my case wasn't about that I couldn't leave the state. So you know what I'm saying if my case was about moving around, then she could have said no. You know what I'm saying? But my case wasn't. She had to let her brother go.
Thank God it wasn't.
Yeah. I had to, deuces.
Come on.
I see you when I see you, but it won't be in here.
Right. When they let me go, I left Arkansas, moved to St. Louis, left St. Louis, moved to California, now moved to Texas, left Texas, moved to California, left California, moved to Vegas. Then 30 years later, here I am back in Arkansas. Yeah. But I don't think I could have made a better move. I'm closer to my family. God is still allowing me to do what I love to do. Mm-hmm. So ain't nothing stopped, ain't nothing changed. And ain't nothing gonna change but my bank account.
That's right.
And that's gonna be with more money, not no zero.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gonna be more.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep on
That's
striving.
Right.
And make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all out there in your mental health between 1 and 10?
Come on, where y'all at?
What's going on with y'all this morning on this Tuesday?
Let me see some 10s. Let me see some 10s.
Yeah, see some 10s in the house.
Whatever you are, we willing to help you.
Yes, no doubt.
With the help of the good Lord, you hear me?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning with all over again. We gonna take a little break and we gonna come right back, y'all. We're gonna come right back.
We'll be black, y'all.
We'll be right back, y'all. Yes, indeed.
What's good, y'all? Your boy Bars Banger here. And every morning, weekday morning from 7 to 10, I'm tuned into the best morning show in the world, the Morning Show Podcast with the Overlooked MC, the Joker, and the Queen Vette Green. Monday through Friday from 7 to 10. You already know. Tap in.
Flex. Trey 6-7, I see it. That's it. What up? New Jersey, what's going on? Hey. Hey, I feel like the best out of my city. I feel like the best out of my city.
It's not illustrated.
Hey, look, I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cuz said them niggas ain't 100, gave them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and that's on why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Side of you niggas that be frontin', I've been tryna fish the real out. I feel like the best out of my city, no contesting it. Ain't no place for pussies, you get right or you get left with it. Got no time for niggas tryna talk my head to deficit. Got no time for beef, on smoke and put his ass to rest of shit. I watch out for snakes, I'm from the garden. Where we play with rockets off the cool, but we ain't hardened. Hey, look, please just let me be, don't get me started. Nike, I just do it with this rap shit, I'm the hardest. Hey, look, I feel like a champion, not a lot to handle this. Any nigga playing like he tough, we gon' dismantle him. See just how I'm managing, opposition panicking. Niggas in my phone, I be too busy, I ain't answering. I done went and really got my bands up. All I see is niggas that be sitting with their hands up. Hey, look, I done went and really got my bands up. All I see is niggas that be sitting with their hands up. Hey, look, cause I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cuz said them niggas ain't 100, gave them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and that's on why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been tryna fish the real out. Niggas tryna beef the side of jealousy, probably cause they know that they ain't never getting next to me. Ay, just know you gon' fail, you get to testing me. Only hit my phone if it's about the bread especially. Ay, look, I've been tryna take off on these niggas, ain't no catching up. Cuz said it's beef to hit his phone cause he gon' wet him up. I come from the bottom of the barrel, now I'm stepping up. Took my time to plan out all my moves, now watch me level up. I done swear I made my own path with this shit. You niggas want a buck, but I'm gon' last in this shit. And this for all you niggas that was laughing and shit. When I said it, I'ma treat it like my passion and shit. Look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. Where we play with rockets off the court like we was hardened. Ay, look, I look out for snakes, I'm from the garden. Where we play with rockets off the court like we was hardened. Ay, look, I feel like the best out of my city. Test me in this party like a candle, it get litty. I come from a place where niggas killin', show no pity. Cuz said them niggas ain't 100, gave them 50, told them chill out. Don't care if niggas hate me cause I'm winning. I look up to God and that's on why I keep on sinning. Y'all know how I rock, know I've been real since the beginning. Tired of you niggas that be frontin', I've been tryna fish the real out. Gang.
Yeah, we gon' put them on top. Setting up shop, feel me? Downtown North, feeling homeless, giving back. Cold out here, you heard? It's like the Arctic, never been this soft while he was struggling. Gotta feed his family, his mama steady hugging them. Lead him to the light, wanna resist you from the thugging them. Hey, try to resist you from the thugging them. What's a $1 million nigga wanna come up?
June in Pittsburgh.
Get ready for the biggest Juneteenth celebration in the nation. June 14th through the 16th in downtown Pittsburgh. It's an all-star lineup with special musical guests, Freeway and Beanie Siegel. Also featuring Brownstone, Stokely, Kiki White, Arrested Development, Kelly Price, The Blackbirds, El Bonner, and more. June 14th through the 16th in Pittsburgh. Get there.
Follow the
drip. Follow the drip.
Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Painted Drip by The Joker. Painted Drip is a customized footwear company that it specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by the Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow The Drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand-painted by the Joker himself.
No doubt, no doubt. Yes, today is Remembrance Day. You know what I'm saying? For the loved ones we lost. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, 5, 14, 22. We want to remember those amazing people that we lost. You know what I mean? And, and continue to bless the fam and all that. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Yeah, we definitely going to get Vette Green. The Queen is in the house. He'll be here in a minute and all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I was checking out Painted Drip. I can't wait to drip.
Yeah. You're almost through. Got to, you know what I'm saying? So I get back to the station. I'm, you know what I'm saying? Joy's about finished now. I gotta put the.
I took a picture of my before so I can show them my before and after.
Yeah.
Let them see what really can be done.
Yeah. Shout out to the people that have been ordering. It got a couple more came in the mail. The design for some folks. I stay busy with it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want that Painted Drip, y'all know what to do. Go ahead and holler at me. You make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? I keep it moving, keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No doubt. Yes, No Baby said she had a 10 mentally today.
Good morning. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A 10. You know what I'm saying? We all at a 10 so far. You know what I'm saying?
10. Hey.
Yeah. Today is
all these 10, the devil can't win.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So graduation day, I'm very excited to see my daughter graduate. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations. May God take her so far wherever her dream is. You know what I'm saying? May he lead her and guide her.
Yeah, spend time with her today and the families and the grandbabies and all that. And we gonna have a good time.
I'm excited. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to be there to see my grandson graduate because they talking about they ain't getting number 4 tickets. And I was talking with my grandbaby on yesterday. She said, "Grandma, I believe I gotta work." She said, "If I gotta work or don't work," she said, "you can have my ticket."
Yeah, no doubt. That's what's up. So you can go ahead and see him go ahead and walk that floor.
Right.
Yeah. They can do
this gonna be the second grandchild to graduate,
Yeah. So a lot of graduations
that's only because the rest of them ain't old enough yet. But I figure it's gonna be some more of them to rise up. But these the 2 that was able, so.
Yes, no doubt.
There she is.
Vette Green, the Queen. Yeah.
Get off the roof.
Grand rising, everybody. Grandest of risings.
Yeah, where you at? You've been up to 1 to 10, Queen.
I'm at a 10. I'm claiming it. I'm definitely claiming that 10. So Grand Rising, everybody, thank you for joining us. I apologize for being late. Life is definitely lifing. But that's all right. Today we are remembering those who lost their lives, unfortunately, during the Tops massacre that happened here in our city of Buffalo.
Yes.
Hey, cuz, I see everybody out there. Ecstasy. I see my beautiful cousin Sharice. How are you guys feeling this morning?
Oh yeah, we all 10 this morning. Yeah, I'm excited.
Did you enjoy your birthday yesterday?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, had a pretty good time. It was all right. Yeah.
That's good.
Got some of that carbone yesterday.
I had to get some eyes so I can read.
You got that good.
yeah, got that carbone, you know what I'm saying? And some wings, some pizza, you know what I'm saying?
They make good subs too.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I had to go to Carbones to make it do what it do. It's one of my favorite spots.
Yeah.
That was a good gift.
Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, bro. Everybody showed you some love. I was happy to see that. Because you you give to us so much. So
yeah.
make
No
sure
doubt.
you felt
Appreciate it.
that love yesterday as well.
Yes.
I do have a video to play just to remember the 10 victims who lost their lives. And this is being brought to you by WGRZ Channel 2. It is an older video, but I just really want everyone to remember, because do you remember that day, bro? You were in Albuquerque at the time, right?
Yes, I was in Albuquerque. Yep.
Yeah. Do you remember where did you find out that day that it happened?
It was news worldwide. It was on CNN. So
yeah, it was everywhere.
Yeah. So that's why I seen on CNN. Yep, in the morning. The wife was working. You know, she was working from home at the time before she got back in her nail tech, and then we it's flash news, and we just watched it on there, and and then made phone calls, and and all that. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it made the news around the world.
Yeah, I can remember that day. I was over in Riverside that day, and we weren't sure what was going on, if it was, terrorists or what was going on. Cuz said she remembered very well. I live right there. And anybody who's in the chat, who's live right now, would like to get on and talk to that day, because it really did rock our city. To think that this guy, and I had went and spoke to some of the individuals who live in that area as well. And a lot of them were not willing to go back into the grocery store. I actually did an interview with a guy who had lived there since the 40s. He came to Buffalo in the 1940s, and he said that mentally he couldn't bring himself to go back into that grocery store. And to think about the kids and everybody, the ducking and dodging and hiding. And I spoke to some people who actually had to hide their kids in the freezer. It was a really terrifying situation that happened here in our beloved city of Buffalo. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video. Just give me a moment. And I do want to say that this may be triggering to some. If this is triggering, you may need to turn it off for a few minutes. Don't forget to come on back. And the views and opinions expressed here are not the views and opinions of Green Lynx Media. So let me go ahead and share my screen. It's just tragic.
Team coverage will continue next at 6, but we're wrapping up the town hall tonight with what mattered most today, hearing from those who lost the most as they remember their loved ones in court.
Our dear grandmother, Ruth Elizabeth Whitfield, she taught us how to love. And even in our darkest hour, we will ensure that her legacy will be that of love.
You came to Buffalo with hatred and anger in your heart. You terrorized a community, took the life of my best friend, but your anger and hatred is not greater than my love for my mother.
While I was writing this, tears fell from my eyes. Thinking about what a beautiful person you took.
67-year-old Hayward Patterson, a son, father, and friend, known as a faithful, hardworking, generous, well-dressed man.
We wear red and black. Red for the blood that he shed for his family and for his community. And black because we are still grieving.
Today, when I think of Robbie, I don't think of her like this. I need this picture to remind me she was a beautiful girl. Kat was intelligent. She was a teacher. She was my best friend. She was anything at any given time. Kat was a protector.
He was so wise, and he made the world easier to live in because he had all the answers to my wild questions. When I was around him, I wanted to know his every move, where he was going, what he was doing, and I made sure I tagged along. And the one time he leaves without me, he doesn't come back.
If you don't know God, Peyton, I invite you to find him because you are going to need him.
Every day of your life, think about
my family and the other 9 families that you've destroyed forever. Forever.
Jesus.
That is something that people are going to remember for the rest of their lives. The people, the families that were affected. Sharice, I remember you talking about it. Sharice said, I would have been there that day taking my bottles, but I had a hot flash and a bad one and had to sit down. Grand Rising, Mommy.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the same grocery store that I would take my dad to sit in the parking lot and wait for him.
Good morning, Mom.
To come out. Saying this is the only grocery store within a 5-mile radius.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. So imagine, I don't know, thousands of people, and they only have access to one grocery store. Well, that was it. And it was shut down for a while. I do want to say that Buffalo did a really good job of making sure that provisions were made, that they did every day. Food and clothes were down at the centers. The stores, unfortunately, some stores did inflate their prices, price gouging. It did happen. But I did want to just take a moment, a moment of silence, just to remember those 10 people and to think about their families, because they're still battling this. They
Right.
Media to court.
Then by they being that day, you know what I'm saying? It brought it all back to them.
Yeah. Yeah. There's going to be some remembrance ceremonies today. I'm going to go down there and talk to some people. There's a lot of information that's going to be on hand. Governor Kathy Hochul did announce additional funding. I believe it's $5 million that's going to go to build the memorial. And thank you, Mommy, for telling me about it. Bam Fam said our mayor of Buffalo is pitiful. I'd go to say that after that happened, there's no way we should still have Black on Black murders in the city. There's no way that should be happening when someone can come into our city, come in. He scouted the place the day prior. He scouted the place. And then he decides to, I don't know. He decided to go in.
This was a white young man, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, young white young man.
Whatever happened to him?
Oh, he's still alive. He's not like the Black officer that was in his home, or the Black Air Force man that was in his home and he was protecting his home with a gun. He was a white guy who came, scouted the day before, so he planned it. Had a video camera on him as if he was in a video game. I don't know if your grandsons or your sons play video games, zombies, the apocalypse, but he thought he was in an apocalypse or something, but full of Black people. Jesus. And he purposely picked that grocery store because it was the population is mostly Black.
Wow.
And streamed it, correct, cuz, and streamed it. But I do want to, there is some good news. There is a 514 memorial that Governor Kathy Hochul spoke about yesterday. The final plans are in fact, it looks beautiful. I'm going to see if I can bring up a video of it. Yeah, here it is. So this is the plant.
Right, he got to be in protective custody because he would have been already shanked or something.
I don't know if you all can see it. Let me see if I can find a better picture. But what are your thoughts on it, Joker? Did you grow up in that area?
No, my grandma lived back in the day, but I grew up on Billy Delvin area. Part of my life before my teenage years in the Lackawanna area, but I was very very upset. It was crazy.
Well, is it a grocery store that your parents go to?
I think my dad go there a lot. That's why I was really calling him when we found out, because that's where he goes a lot. He lives off of the Jefferson area, so he goes there a lot. So I was trying to get over to him, and finally did. And he wasn't, he was at that, he's at the house, but yeah, a couple of my family that live around the area goes there. But a lot of them is on the Broadway area and Bailey Devlin area. So yeah.
Okay. Can we take a quick break and then I'll pull up I wanted to get a really great video of it, the unveiling, the proposed memorial. Oh, actually I found it. Let me just pull it up. It looks really beautiful, and I hope that it is successful. So let me just share my screen. And this is brought to you by Spectrum News, everybody.
In your Spectrum News in 90, the design for the memorial to honor victims of the mass shooting at Tops on Jefferson Avenue has been unveiled. It comes a day before we mark 2 years since that tragedy. Governor Hochul, joined by New York 26th Congressional District Representative Tim Kennedy, Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown, and other local leaders to make this announcement. The 514 Memorial Commission selecting Jin Young Song and Douglas Allagood's design called Seeing Us. Song is an associate professor of architecture at the University at Buffalo. Allagood works for world-renowned design company Bjarke Ingels Group.
It contains 10 interconnected pillars inscribed with the names of the 10 victims. And it'll also include a new building, which will be a central hub for education, exhibitions, community activities, and events. And to kickstart the construction, today I'm proud to announce we're investing as a state an additional $4.1 million, bringing the total state share to $5 million.
Each of those pillars paying tribute to each victim. A location has not been identified yet. It's time now to get a check of your latest Weather on the One's forecast.
It looks as if it's going to be really beautiful. Hopefully they'll find a place. I was hoping that it would be in that park area, like MLK Park area, along that, somewhere in there where they're trying to build fix what they did with the 33.
So it's really just an idea now?
Well, yeah, because it hasn't come into fruition. They have the funding. They have to find a place to put it. They have to find.
They was already working on that. That was beautiful.
Isn't it? You see the faces on there? What's your thoughts on it, Joker?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
All right, so I guess we can take a break, play some music or something.
Okay, yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back, y'all. We'll be right back.
The Evening Rush Entertainment presents the Still in Love Tour concert at 2685 Penthouse Lounge, August 10th, featuring Naquasia, Essence Official, Jay Relentless, with special guest Brie Anani and Zay Hetman. Get your tickets now and be a part. You don't want to miss this of an amazing night of R&B.
Tonight you're all mine. Yeah. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I pray for you cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine. Yeah. A custom-made two-piece suit, diamonds as my jewels. Chairs love fitted, all you this for you. Cause my baby keep it looking like a meal. And girl, I make you feel like you're a star for real. So I send a text message, what I wanna do. If you say yes, then girl, I'll be coming through. No, I need a love to come and swim in your loving, girl, that's for real. I think I'm going crazy. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I think for you, cause you're my favorite dream. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine, yeah. Can I kiss you from your head all the way down to your feet, girl? Anything you want I do, cause girl you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine. Tonight you're all mine, yeah. I seen the sun, I seen the moon, I seen the stars above. Looking into your eyes, my kisses on your thighs. Love how you call my name when I reach that special spot. Oh yes, we're about to start making love over here, love over there, love in the kitchen, love in the chair. Tiger's girl is gonna be a bonfire. Cause once I get inside, girl, I'm gonna try. Can't never think of you at night when I'm asleep, girl. All day I think for you, cause you're my favorite dream. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine, yeah. Can I kiss you from your head all the way down to your feet, girl? Anything you want I do, cause girl you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine. Tonight you're all mine, yeah. Talk to you. Sleep, girl. All day I've been for you, cause you're my favorite treat. You're my everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine, yeah. Can I kiss you from your head all the way down to your feet, girl? Anything you want I do, cause girl you look so sweet. My everyday Valentine. And tonight you're all mine, yeah.
This is why you're a broke musician. Everyone's always so mad. They're saying the music business doesn't want us to succeed. Well, right now, this is the best time to be an artist, but you are not making the best decisions. See, most musicians are sending to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, which all pay a fraction of a penny when people listen to their music. Is that worth it? Imagine if you looked into the newspaper and it said, there's a job offer. We pay you fractions of a penny. Would anybody be excited for that? No. The problem is most artists don't have any offers. They just send people to Spotify. That's their offer. My offer is I could get paid a fraction of a penny. They haven't set up a page that shows how much that they charge for a show. They don't have their website, and they're not driving traffic to their website where people can actually buy their albums. They don't have any membership platforms where people can now subscribe to them for $5 a month. There's no way for anybody to spend more money with them, even if they wanted to. So for you as an artist, what you do with this information is first, you need to start off by creating offers. Perform at someone's birthday party. What does that cost? Put it on your website. What does an album cost? Put it on your website. How much does a custom song cost? Put it on your website. You have to have other options for people to buy something from you than to just go to Spotify and pay you a fraction of a penny.
No doubt, we back in full effect right here, you know what I'm saying? On the marketing side of things, you know what I'm saying? Your boy, the Joker over looking. See, I got the Queen, Arkansas, comedian Arkansas in the building. What's going on with your Queen? You know what I'm saying? You know, we had to, you know, do.
Love Jesus.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, to give it a little remembrance to the 10 people who've been unlived in Buffalo. But yeah, we back on the swing of things. Make
You
it do what
know,
it
I
do.
don't have a racist bone in my body, and I thank God for that. But I do have a problem with different race situations. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, God give it, God take it away. Should no one, the life or whatever be saying, unlife no one. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts. It make you feel some kind of way. And then say, for instance, like the one we were watching the other day where the officer was de-lifed, unlifed, you know, and he could be another race, you know, and everybody want to take out different ones because of that. And if it was like she was saying, if the young man had been our color and took those people out, he probably would have got taken out that same day. You know what I'm saying? And it just take you back to the good book. You know, a lot of people don't want to wait on Judgment Day. Some of them take the law in their own hands. But at the end of the day, we all gonna have to answer to whatever we have done, whether it was right or wrong. You know, and it's sad because I ain't gonna look up and see everybody else in heaven and I'm down there in hell. I'm gonna be up there looking down. You know what I'm saying? So my prayers go out to everybody that done lost somebody, whether it was unlifed or sickness or whatever the case have, you know, is or whatever, you know. Cause losing a loved one ain't no cool thing.
No doubt. No doubt. We're right here on the morning show. It's your boy the Joker Overlook MC. We'll get right into this here, man. Two of my favorite.
Cheat code.
Yeah, two of my favorite mentors, man, that always put me on game all the time. I didn't make the YouTube I'm at a Zoom meeting yesterday, you know what I'm saying, because it was my birthday and all that. Right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure I get a catch up on the next one. But these definitely my mentors who definitely keep me on point. And it's one of my favorite episodes, episode 55. They really explain about marketing and what marketing is. Shout out to Ken and for Ferrari and Wendy Day. These some amazing people, and they keep me on my toes, and they definitely will give y'all some tips and make it do what it do. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
no doubt.
What's up.
I got the cheat code to the street. Gotta make sure that my family eat. I get the cheat code, I'm a beast. They should have never let me out of lease. I'm just trying to see. Bring it back what you talk on the beat. They put me walk on the beat. I eat my plate, make me obese. Like a king. When the day we got no rest.
Hey guys, what's happening?
Olaf, happy,
1 year,
whatever it is. 1 year, March Madness.
We rock.
I
have an
52
announcement
weeks.
today,
You have
and
an
I've
announcement?
saved it for cheat code. Yes.
Okay.
So my team and I got together a couple months ago, and we've been trying to figure out a way to help more people because you know what we do, we're kind of expensive. So we're starting a marketing company called Artist Centric, and we're going to help a shit ton of people.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Can we get a Clue bomb or can we get the Funk Flex bomb or something? So as if you guys don't do enough, you're going to do more.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we're bringing it.
Yeah. 2023 and beyond, that has to be the model. Do more.
Exactly. I'm excited because
Do
we're going to
more.
have 3 different packages, so we'll be able to help more people. They'll
I love
be a
it.
little exclusive because we can't help the whole world.
Everybody. Of course not. Right.
But we made it affordable to get to the next level.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's great news.
It is great news.
Yeah.
We're
Especially in
excited.
a climate and in a time when everybody it's a money grab and everybody's trying to figure out how to get the most for the least. And everybody's laying everybody off and nobody is trying to meet anybody halfway. Kudos to you guys.
Thanks. We're coming hard.
It's just
Shout
necessary.
out to being helped because sometimes people
Not being rescued.
People want to get rescued. People want to do. People want to be the main person, want to be the star, want to be whoever. But some people should be helped, so people can go get help. Because guess what? You need help in
Yes.
whatever you do. So I think that's dope.
I'm just tired of hearing people talk about they don't have a team when I have a team. So let my team
be your
their
team.
Yeah.
Amen.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I always think it's always smart to monetize your what you're great at.
Yes.
And I think people
Agreed.
should.
Wasn't it the Joker? Joker, was that it? Batman?
Yeah.
When you're good at something, don't do it for free.
When you're great at something. I was saying in my story on Instagram, you know, people came back from South by Southwest. I saw people say it was great. I saw people say it was terrible. But I challenged them, what you gonna do next?
Right.
How are you going to monetize what you're great at? And I think people don't pay attention to what they're great at, monetize and try to monetize it.
That's it.
They just, you know, great is not even the standard no more. You got to make history. Like you can't even be good. You have because it's
stand out.
It's so much music. It's so much influencers. It's so much.
Yeah, that's one thing I was talking about this other day. I was saying that, you know what I'm saying, you got to be consistent and be different out there because, like, you know, it's 100,000 music uploaded every day. And when you on your social media page should look like a reality show. You know what I mean? As much as possible. Shout out to Essence Official, who is very consistent in that area. She's awesome. She put up video content of her cooking, video content to her have a statement, and she's trying to answer it, and then she have these questions for her audience and all that, and she put the videos up and give people clues. She make it look like a video, like a game show. She make it like she's really awesome with her brand, and that's why she has a solid fan base. And when she start her DIY, she's gonna definitely prosper off that. She's a
That's
process
what's
getting
up.
her website done and all that, and I can't wait. And she's on the tour. She's on the R&B tour. You know what I mean? And she's definitely doing her thing. That's what you have to do. You have to separate yourself from other people or what they're doing. You know what I mean? And be consistent. You know, that's the key.
Much people doing jobs. Did you guys check the minimum wage?
Yeah.
It's high as hell.
Well, the cost of living is.
I'm just saying, like, everything is going up. So, like, so should the quality of how you put out your music.
It's just amazing to me how many people don't.
That's what I was trying to say. We got to talk about this. Everybody's doing these shows, charging people $10 at the door, and that they stop that. You know what I mean? You got to follow the economy. Like, you know what I mean? If you're doing a show and it's $10 at the door, you know what I mean? You let me know that you don't feel comfortable with your brand. You don't trust yourself. You don't. You that's your value. That's your value. Nah, man. That's why I don't do shows. Because my price is $20 to $25 at the door, a ticket.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it's tickets 20 to 25, you know it's going to be 30 to 35 at the door. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I don't do shows because I know what I'm
But when it's 20 and when it's 25 and 30 and all that and higher, you should be able to also pay your talent more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
All day. That's why I'm very
bringing me the short end of the stick.
Yes, and you're gonna have the best show. My show performance gonna be better than most people in the industry. You
Come
know what I
on
mean?
now, that's what I'm saying. Especially when I
yeah.
know I would the what that boy say, the best of my city that night. Shit, don't give me the short end. You get the one that didn't do so well, the short end.
Yes. So when I see that, especially in my city of Buffalo, when I see the prices at the door, I'm not, no matter who's performing, I'm not going. Because like you already let me know that everybody that's on that stage don't have faith of what they do because of the price, $10 at the door. But it's 20 people on a ticket. I don't understand that part. And then that's why I say no. People don't really have a fan base, and I have these questions to people that's in the back and forth in the comments for the past 4 days. I'm like, what is a crowd to y'all? What is a crowd? A crowd is not 10 to 15 people. You can bring 10 to 15 people. A crowd is not.
A crowd is when ain't no seat available.
Yeah, you can have a cryo. How many artists that can actually say, I can bring 60 or better people? If you can't bring 60 or better people at every show you do, then you don't have a fan base. You don't have a crowd.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's period. You know what I mean? Oh, I did bring 30. Okay, you brought 30. Good job. You know what I'm saying? You brought 30 for $10 at the door, though. Of course, you should be able to bring 30 people at $10 at the door. They
You
just
know what though, Joker?
Yeah. Come on now.
A lot of these people crying broke
Yes.
So I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, if I could charge 20 and way more, cause the show do be way more than it'd be worth more than what they be charging and all that good stuff. But if you can get 10 out of them instead of free, get that 10.
Yeah, get that 10. But you know, that you know, I'm talking I got my executive hat on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my executive hat
I'm
on.
saying now, if I got big people on there, not just big people, hell, I'm worth more than $10.
Yeah, you got to be worth more than $10. There's no way that all these venues across the United States got these venues and they're at $10. You know, so shout out to Whitney Day, one of my favorite independent artists. I'm a fan. I'm a super fan. I designed her some painted drip shoes. We chop it up now and then. She was just in Pittsburgh this past week. I didn't get to see her because I was, you know, in the process of coming here, you know, to Buffalo and all that. But me and her chopped it up a little bit on FaceTime on IG. And she said she's not leaving her house if she's not getting at least 35 at the door. She said she's not leaving her house because she has a fan base and she sells out. She brings 100 or more people at a function. When she came to Buffalo, she sold out stamps. You know what I mean? Because she has a fan base around the surrounding areas. She don't have a fan base in Buffalo, but she has a fan base in Rochester. She has a fan base in Canada. She has a fan base in Cleveland. She has a fan base in PA. So all those people will come just to Buffalo to go see her.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So these are things that I say. You know what I'm saying? You know, artists having these showcases going on in Buffalo, and it's $10 at the door. I know. You know, shout out to Sneak Vibing did the female thing, and she said $20 at the door.
Right.
$20 at the door, and guess what? Now, them females had a fan base because it was a packed house.
I tell them 20 at the door and 20 in advance and 25 at the door.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because you know, Pretty Billy has a fan base, but it's not in Buffalo because there was a lot of people from Rochester, Syracuse, Canada, and PA that was in that building. It was not a lot of people from Buffalo in that building. And that was Pretty Billy's fan base. You know what I'm saying? You know, the thing is bringing, you know, the city is what I'm looking at. Now, it's a couple people came to me and said, "Oh, they got a fan base. You know, they have a band." Oh yeah, bands have fan bases. You have a band going on, and you done played at 3 or 4 small spots. That word of mouth will go around real quick. You know, bands is just different. You know what I mean? If I was hip hop artists, R&B singers, it's very tough to get you what you're worth, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you've been doing it for so long now. Change that. It make them drop their back. If they want to drop the back, and guess what? Then you're gonna know, like, okay, I don't have super fans in Buffalo.
But you know what, Joker? That's why I would stay at home. I'd rather do one big show than 100 little shows. You know what I'm saying? If you can't come to me correct when you come to me, or just leave me at home with my peace of mind.
And that's why I did a lot of small shows in Albuquerque for a while. I did a couple of big shows that I did very successful on. So me just doing that, not people didn't even know who I was. Just because I was from Buffalo and they love Griselda, and that's my sound, people gravitated to me in Albuquerque. So every time they booked me for a show, you know what I'm saying, I brought an easy 50 to 60 people in there every time. And these people that I didn't even know, now they follow me now on Facebook and IG and all that. Now they really is hungry for new music now, and now I could say I do have a fan base in Albuquerque. I have a fan base in LA like crazy. Like I mean,
oh yeah,
a lot of promoters.
I got LA and Vegas sold up.
Yeah, man, I got LA definitely showed up.
I go there, they hear I'm in town, they coming.
You know, a lot of promoters are still trying to, you know, see where I'm at and see what's going on. But that's cool. But I'll invest myself at a venue out there and bring myself to LA, and I know I could sell out there, no problem.
I like how that show was the other night. You know, I knew a couple people were coming because they hit me up earlier that day and said, "I see you there." But when I saw all those people that came to me on that night and said, I told you I was going to be here. Oh, my God. I told you I'm here and this and that and that. And a lot of those people, I didn't even remember inviting out Joker.
Yeah.
But I thank God they showed up for me, you know?
Yeah. You know, you definitely know what you worth.
'Cause I talk to people everywhere I go.
Yeah. You know, you got to know your wealth. You know what I'm saying? If you're a $10 performer, you're a $10 performer. I'm not gonna take you serious.
Get your 10, but we ain't
Yeah.
aiming for no 10, you know?
I ain't taking you serious if you want $10. I'm not taking you serious
Right.
as a craft. I'm not taking you serious as an
$10
artist.
for open mic.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even open mics is even $20.
No, open mics is free.
Yeah, it's free, but some of these big open mics DJs that be coming around, they charge like, you know what I'm saying? They make
I'm talking about far as the comedy, you know, comedians coming in there
You know what I'm
working
saying?
on their stuff. That's free. But
Yeah.
my thing is, if you have one and it's going pretty good, you know, you ain't got to charge your comedians, but charge they people.
Yeah, you know, but I know a lot of these big they got real popular DJs that does karaoke, and they, you know what I'm saying, they charge you know, arm and leg, you know what I mean? Because they entertainers too. So it's like, you know, even they going 20, 25. You know what I mean?
Well, karaoke, the owner gonna have to pay the DJ because I ain't paying to sing. I take that back because when I was in Northern California, they sold like a little chip like thing. You have to put it in this machine and all of that. It was crazy. You had to buy so many songs. I was like, I didn't like that. The person I was with kept buying me a song. I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, right.
But you know, if it's something you like doing, you don't mind paying.
Yeah, you know, of course. That's them people that don't mind paying, they're my super fans.
That's like they had a big old Southern Soul event here, and then they had that big comedy show.
Yeah.
And neither one of them was packed out, and everybody kept saying, they shouldn't have had both of them at the same time.
No,
and I'm trying to explain to them, it's enough people in Arkansas and surrounding areas to pack out both of them places. Them people just didn't want to come.
Yeah, no, the fact is you got to know your marketplace. You got to feed.
Right.
It's more than just the comedian. It's more than just the music. It's all about you, or who you are. You got to go ahead and that's what I said. Your page has to be a reality show. Your TikTok page, the IG page, your Facebook page need to be a reality show. Once it's a reality show, people are going to gravitate with who you are. You know what I mean? That's how you do it. You know what I mean? It's not the music. The music's not going to bring people at the door. That's part of it.
Right.
Part of it. That's the thing I try to get
that's
with.
Probably why my knee hurt because I get on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for all the platforms and stuff, but I get most of my people off the streets.
That's how you do it. You got to do whatever it takes.
I footwork, not network. I footwork.
Footwork. Right. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people out there ain't really working hard enough. They want the music.
Right.
They want the music to speak for themselves. The music's not going to speak for yourself.
Understand marketing and how to promote their music properly.
Why do you think that is?
Because I think that they see something fast and they use that as a legend to go by, when in reality, that's not how it should happen. And even looking at it, it may seem like that's happening fast, but really it's a whole team of people behind the scenes. It's a marketing department, it's an A&R department, it's a promo department, especially if that person got picked up by a label for a single. It's a whole different sets of staffs of people helping that one individual go. But sometimes they may say, oh, let's make you're doing this independently. I've heard those conversations in the offices before.
I think it's also, this is an industry where people are on the outside looking in and it looks easy, but it's not. It's
that part. It looks easy when they see the things going on with Boss Banger. They don't know the behind the scenes, what we've been through, finding his audience, put things together. Okay, you put the music, the creativity and stuff, that's cool. But we know his audience. Like, we know that his sound is boom bap. We're going to hit that audience. Okay, we're going to hit that. We're going to hit that community. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hit those DJs who play nothing but boom bap. You know what I'm saying? There's communities out here on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called a digital world for a reason. And that digital world is for you to find your community or build your community. You know what I'm saying? Because you can build your community, but that's going to take even harder. So that means you got to actually keep posting. You got to keep doing ads. You got to know what type of target audience that you want that fits for you in building your own community. These are things that's something that you have to do. A marketing coach can't do that for you. We can figure out the key words to find those things to help you, but you have to know who you want to speak to or who you want to gravitate to gravitate to you. So you know what I'm saying? So that's work. You know what I'm saying? That's work. And then on top of it, after all that hard work you've been doing for the last past 6 months, and then you want to do a show for $10 at the door,
Wow.
it gotta make sense at the end of the day.
People think they understand it. They look at what their favorite artists are doing and they say, oh, I'm going to replicate that. So, for example, they'll look at Drake or they'll look at Ed Sheeran or they'll look at Rihanna and say, I'm going to do what they're doing. They're doing this, therefore I should be doing this. They don't look at what artists are doing new and coming up. So they're looking at somebody who's already successful, trying to emulate that success, not realizing that they're on step 103 and you're on step 1. And you can look at step 103 as your goal, but you can't just go from 1 to 103. It doesn't work that way. And it's very hard.
No, that don't work like that. You gonna say something?
No, man, I'm getting these mixed nuts. So you talking about your wife?
Oh, okay. No, I was talking to you. Okay.
As somebody looking in to figure out how it's really done.
Trail nuts.
But it looks like you would know watching it. But it's not. It's hard as fuck.
Somebody told me a analogy of like the music industry is like people who sit across the street from somebody watching somebody build a house. And because they see you build it, they think they can go build one.
That part right there. That part right there.
Yeah, this one.
And I think that's what it is too. Most of the time they see they see me do what I do, or they see Bars do we do, and same thing they watch us do the podcast. Because they see what we do, a lot of people think they can do the same thing, but it's different when you're trying to do it yourself because you try to find a different type of audience than we are. But some people tried to copycat. The ones who tried to copycat our podcast, you can see that they're not nowhere to be found now today, because they don't know the steps of what we've been through. They don't know the steps of radio. They don't know the steps of podcasting, because podcasting and radio is under the same umbrella. You know what I mean? I didn't do radio.
Joker, when the pandemic has first started, a fake demic or whatever you call it.
Pandemic, yeah.
Pandemic.
The pandemic.
When it had first started, and we all in the house didn't know what to do. I had a podcast. Well, I still have it if I choose to go live and interview somebody. But the title of it is Zooming Through the Pandemic with comedian Miss Arkansas. And when I first started,
I think she paused right there, but that's all right. Shout out to Snowbay. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they have to learn. They have to learn. They got to know what they're talking to. They got to know. They got to know a lot of things, man. It's like you just can't just come up and just think you're going to blast off overnight. It's not going to happen. I've been studying, and I've been building this thing here since 2004. You know what I'm saying? Those who's watching, I've been doing this since 2004. So from 2004 to 2024, you know what I'm saying? I've elevated, and I know, and me as an artist, I can come out anytime I want to and be very successful. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my fan base and I know what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? I know my fanboys want to see me. I know I got super fans. You know what I'm saying? I got super fans that always spend money on Painted Drip. I got super fans that always spend money on my music and all that. And guess what? And when I do a show, it's not going to be $10 at the door. Believe that. It's going to be 20 to 25 or maybe 30, depends on the venue and the place and the place I'm at. That's why I tell people all the time, Buffalo artists really don't have a solid super fan base. They don't. They have listeners. People that pay $10, they listeners. They want something to do. They listening. That's it. They know they not fans. You know what I'm saying? They're not going in there buying merch. They're not going there with coming out with 4 t-shirts, 2 CDs, and a vinyl. You know what I mean? They're not doing that. Griselda don't even have a fan base. Benny, Conway, and Westside Gun don't even have a fan base in Buffalo. Their fan base in the outskirts. Every time they did a show in Buffalo, you go look at the crowd, talk to people. You'll see a lot of people from Canada is in there. You're going to see a lot of people from Syracuse in there. You're going to see a lot of people from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find some people from overseas. When I went to the show, Griselda show, the whole line was everybody from overseas. It was Russia, Brazil, France, Europe. It was Germany. It was New Zealand. You know what I mean? Canada. That was all in the line. It was only like 3 or 4 people from Buffalo on the line that I knew. The other people from Buffalo wasn't even in line. And this is facts. You know what I'm saying? Only person that was in line that day that was from Buffalo was me. Shout out to my man, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Out the park, rest in peace. And CG was in line. I seen CG in line. We was in line. Everybody else was from overseas that was in line. That line was it was in downtown Buffalo at the spot there by the train, and the line went all the way down Main Street where the theater is, where the theater train and where theater is. Where the whole line was going all the way down. It was going down almost to Fridays. That's how long the line was. Everybody on there was from overseas or from Cleveland. They was from Pittsburgh. They were from Syracuse. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't too many Buffalo people in that line. And this is right before their doors was open. So that let me know right there that they don't have a fan base in Buffalo either. You know what I mean? I'm not doing $10 shows. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. So, and a lot of people, don't want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? The replays, shout out to people that watch the replays, and I'm gonna keep on pushing this envelope forward if y'all like it or not, because ain't nobody can prove me wrong yet. People put stuff in the comments, and okay, it's just in the comments. Prove me wrong. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Show me the numbers. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to those who have super fans, make it do. But we'll keep the teaching going.
I think sometimes the music business is like the house has already been finished and built, and people look at it and say, oh, I can build that. They don't even take the effort to watch it being built. They just say, oh, I can do that. It's a built house. I can build one.
Yeah.
I did want to talk about marketing. I don't think we ever really did a deep dive into marketing. I think we talked about content promotions and going on a promo run, but if you're trying to get something organized, you have to have a marketing strategy. And I think that
smells like a plan.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. And there is no marketing plan. And I think now, especially these days, of course, content and
that's the thing too. Once the people learn the marketing class, they don't put down a marketing plan of knowing. Because number one, a lot of them don't know who the audience is, so they don't know where to start with either. And then you have a coach right here who must tell you, help you with that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kate Close, who knows her demographic and knowing that she's doing good. Can't wait till her website get up. It's gonna be off the chain. Her birthday was yesterday too. We got the same birthday. We just found that out. Shout out to Kate Close. Shout out to Bars Baker, who knows his audience. Bars Baker have 2 sets of different marketing fan base. He has the poker side of it because he's a poker player in hip hop. He do poker hip hop, so you know what I'm saying, he's on that. And he also has the boom bap community too. So he has 2 sets of different types of a fan base that he caters to. And he you know what I'm saying, and that me as marketing manager and all his music manager, we go after those 2 marketing separately. You know what I'm saying? But then we'll put together a piece of content to grab both sometime. But like we be doing it separately so we can keep them things separate for certain things and all that until we start doing shows, which we booking some shows up for the fall right now as we speak, putting together a tour as we speak, and we knowing our demographic, where our fan base is, and then what I'm saying, we're taking the time to learn these things and to where everything will be successful, so we can cater to our super fans and our fans. You know what I mean? We don't care about, we care about the followers and the listeners, but you know what I'm saying? But if you're not in that in the fan wave, we're not worried about you. You got to get the, if you really want to know more what we got going on, be a fan. Be a super fan. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna know what's going on. And then you got some people that's nosy, or even the haters and stuff that come into that pocket sometimes, which is cool. And then you'd be surprised how many haters is actually your fans. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised how many of your haters is your super fans. You know what I mean?
Had that in our previous episode. Content is key, but how do you market your content? How do you market your song? How do you market both together? How do you market who you are as an? How do you market yourself? Figure out how to market yourself when you go on the road and you're going. Because marketing applies to all types of businesses, especially music.
And you've got to do it to find your fan base, to find your tribe. You can't not market. There's between 60,000 and 100,000 songs uploaded daily to the DSPs, depending on what research you look at. How are you going to stand out? How is your one song going to compete with everything else that's out there?
Kingpin, you said something maybe 30 episodes ago, and it was you can market to a group of people, or you can market to, hey, you with the red glasses with the black stripes.
Right.
How does one, if I'm an artist watching our show, how does one person figure out who their fan base is and then market to them effectively?
I think in order to market, you have to understand, number one, you must know the definition of the word. Two, you must know how to use that word in a sentence. And three,
I love you.
I'm going to market could mean that I'm going to the grocery store.
Right.
This guy.
What does the term market mean?
Right.
What is the stock market? What does market mean? Does market not mean to make money?
Facts.
So in order for me to make money, I have to be specific.
That's right.
Hence, what does the definition of marketing? Can you use it in a sentence? If you can use it in a sentence and you understand the meaning of it, then you understand the context of it. So in order for you to market, that would have to be specific. You can.
That's what it is. Being specific to find what you want, who you're talking to, who you want to know, love what you have going on. You know what I'm saying? That's marketing. Yeah, you got to be specific.
Not be specific if you don't have access to your information. Episode 1, cheat code 1. I don't care who you are, what team you have. If you cannot open the hood and look underneath and know what you are looking at, you don't know if your car can win the race. You hope it will win the race. You believe that if you get enough stickers on the outside of the car, it'll win the race. You believe that if you have the same gas as Dale Earnhardt and Ricky Bobby and the rest of these guys, that you will win the race.
Right.
That's what you believe. Do you understand what marketing is? And that's what separates 99.9% of the people from the ones that aren't. If anybody can do marketing, there wouldn't be need for marketing agencies. There are people that are masters at marketing. You have people like Ogilvy, who was considered to be the godfather of marketing, the guy who took the Volkswagen Bug and made it a symbol of American freedom. I want you to think about that. This is a man who given the world some of the greatest marketing concepts. One of them is the only product that sells is the one that's advertised. How do you advertise if you don't know who you advertising to? So to not to correct you, but to put that comment on the right path. Promotions is, hey, I'm over here. And marketing is, hey, you in the black hat. I know what you like. I got what you want.
That's right.
And in order for me to be able to do that, I have to have the information. So that's why I say it takes about 6 records to get your mapping right. That's why she says it takes about 18 months of consistent releases. Figure out a way that you can hang where you can hang your hat, but you're gonna have to hang your hat, whether it's a song.
That's what I keep telling people, that your social media have to be a reality show with the music. You release something every time, and then you bring in the personality behind it. keep
Right.
engaged in you to love what you got going on, so they can stay engaged, stay locked in what you got going on. So every time you release that music, they're there to check it out, love it, like it, break bread with it, get your merch, buy your tickets, not for $10 at the door. They're going to pay that $20, $25, $30, $40 ticket. They're going to pay. They're going to pay for that.
A week, a song every 2 weeks, a song every 3 weeks. You know that it takes at least 4 staff of at least 5 people. That's at least 20 people all working independently to help one person achieve one goal. All of that requires information. None of those people wake up in the morning, come to the office, and do what they think has to get done. They do what they know needs to get done. Because
this is a no thing. Don't think that, this got to be done. You got to know this thing. You got to know if you're an artist, if you're in this industry, whatever you're doing, you got to know that you're
That's
going
right.
to know everything. You got to know, not I think or I hope. No, we don't do those things.
Right.
No. And we're going to keep on striving that knowledge, which is the root road of the knowledge, knowing, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, you know what I mean? So you can go forward and move forward and continue and be consistent. Even if it don't look right or sound right, you still got to keep going because you know.
Right.
that's how effectiveness is reached, is achieved. So marketing, unless you know what it is, unless you know who you're marketing to, unless you know who are we selling, 8 or 80, blind, crippled, or crazy, short, tall, big or small, do we have a product to fit them all? And that has to be the motto. You want women followers, but you only selling t-shirts to men, sucker.
Right.
You want women followers, but every song and every post is about you ain't doing nothing for a bitch, sucker. You want the kids to love you, but you don't put out no clean content, sucker. These are the things that are prohibiting you from reaching the people that you need to reach to be the superstar that in your mind you are.
Man, no doubt. Pen, he hit it on the head.
Wow.
Marketing, bro.
We look at the artist and we figure out exactly who's going to tune in, and there's a couple ways to do that. You can look at who is your music similar to, like does your music have a sound like the Brooklyn drill or Chicago drill or Southern rap? Do you sound like Travis Scott or do you sound more like Yo Gotti? And you can look at their fan bases and figure out who's really following them to give you an idea if you don't already have the data on your dashboard. So once you have data, you can then go in and you can see on SoundCloud, on YouTube, on your Instagram page, through your distributor, you can go and see exactly who's tuning in. I do a lot of research because I'm just a nerd, and I spend a lot of time studying like who listens to rap, who listens to pop, who listens to reggae, who listens to R&B, because I want to know this shit. So I already know going into it that the bulk of the fans 13 to 26 years old, that's the sweet spot. That doesn't mean they're the only people listening to music.
Yeah, definitely, Snow Baby, definitely doing an amazing job on marketing 1,000 Mile Tour. They're doing an amazing job. You know what I'm saying? But my main thing is, I think they can do bigger and better things more than $10 at the door. I think they're worth more than that. They did put a lot of work in these past 3 years. I think they're worth at least $25 a ticket to 35, 40 at the door. My opinion. You know what I mean? Of course, they're going to do good at $10 because people just want to go out and do something nice outside. Everybody want to come out. You want to get the crowd in there. Okay, I understand that, but what are you worth?
Even if you say that $10 is an early bird special.
Yeah, something. You know what I'm saying? What are you worth? What do you know what I'm saying? What do you when you sell your catalog? What is your catalog worth? If I wanted to buy one of them artists' catalogs, you know what I mean? Your catalog is worth $10 a song. That's what you pretty much saying when you're selling the ticket for $10. You're saying my song, all my songs I'm singing today, is worth $10. After you put all that work in the studio, you put all that time mixing and mastering, you paid for it, you did all these things you've been doing for a lot to get the song together, but you worth $10? No, we're not doing that. No.
That's why I said they gotta pay me what I'm worth, Joker.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how much the outfits cost, them wigs.
Yeah.
I put a lot into me, not just my comedy.
That's it. All that stuff costs money. So, that's pretty much they're telling me. Everybody that's on that ticket song is worth $10. And that's it. There's no growth, no nothing. They've been doing this for 3 years. Salute to them. I salute them. I support. But, what are you worth?
Right.
I'm saying, nah, it ain't worth. Trust me, a Spill song is not worth no $10. A Spill song, he's a writer and he play instruments. You know what I'm saying? That's $25, $30 a song. You know what I mean? That's an easy. If you had 7 songs on a CD, that's a $25 CD. If it was on a vinyl, that's an easy $100 for a vinyl. That's just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Danger Boss had one of the hottest singles out that did over a 250,000 streams. You know what I mean? And he kills it when he performs that song. That song is worth on a CD for at least $50. On a vinyl, it's worth at least $200. You know what I mean? His t-shirt should be worth $50. His hoodie should be worth $150 to $200. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And Buffalo artists are shooting themselves in the foot every time. They cut themselves short every time. They don't believe in their brand. They don't believe in their product. After you put all this time into this tour, you got to believe. Mark Lee catalog, it got to be worth at least $250,000. I'm just saying, because all the work he put in, all the grind. He was Hustler of the Year at Someone's Music World last year. He got that award for a reason. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Just saying. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's cutting their self short. And me as an artist, I'm not. That's why y'all don't see me on stage and doing something on stage. Y'all ain't gonna see me on stage till I'm get what I'm worth. You know what I mean? Because you got to pay for my DJ. You know what I'm saying? I have 2 DJs that I under my belt. I bring in artists that's bringing a lot of value too. Balls Banger,
Right, Vette.
Big Clothes, Jer Taker. I got some heavy people under my umbrella that was gonna be on my tour. That's worth, more than $10.
Answer that what the queen's saying though.
What she say?
I feel what she's saying too. It just
Do
pretty much
you think
depends
that the
on where
economy?
you're going to put a show on it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna answer that question. Do you think the economy is into the play? No, not even close. Because you have to push. You got to give the people. You got to convince them that you put your time and work in this. You know what I mean? If that was the case, the economy is real bad in Albuquerque, but
Arkansas too.
Yeah, they sell out at $20 at the door. They sell out at $30 at the door. People were still
They
buying
been
it.
selling out around here though. Like I say, the comedy
Yeah,
show,
yeah.
and they had some
Hold on.
heavy hitters on there.
Hold on, Miss Arkansas. Hold on. The economy is so messed up in Buffalo, they still paid them $200, $300 to see Jay-Z and Beyonce. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Economy is real bad.
Some diehard fans.
That's right. You can have diehard fans too. I have
Right.
diehard fans. I just don't have it in Buffalo, and I'm not going to admit that. A lot of artists will not admit that. They'll continue doing these $10 shows and don't be honest with themselves.
Yeah, you gotta move around. You have to move around.
Yeah, you got to be like, no, I don't have a fan. I can admit I don't have a fan base in Buffalo as an artist. I'm gonna do a test run. I'm gonna put together a workshop for my podcast. Okay, and guess what? It ain't gonna be no $10. It ain't gonna be no $10 to get into our workshop. That's gonna be 20 or better, guaranteed. If I ain't 20 or better, I'm not doing it. If somebody want to learn this marketing one-on-one in a venue, it's gonna be $25 or $30 or better, easy.
And I can see if it was one of your workers helping them, but it's you, the boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That makes it better. You know.
If that was the case, Sneak Vibe wouldn't sell out at her event. She sold out her event. She sold out her event because guess what? Every female that performed there has a fan base somewhere, not in Buffalo. Pretty Bully's fan base is not in Buffalo. Her fan base comes from out of town. People from Syracuse that was there, Rochester, people from PA, from Erie, Pennsylvania to PA, people that was from Ithaca, people that was from, you know what I'm saying, White Towns, New York. Them are the people that showed up to that joint because they follow where she's at. But how many actually people, if it's not at 50%, you know, no
but
doubt.
you know what though, Joker? That's like a lot of time I be on some of these shows with these
If I
so-called
put-
big comedians,
Mhm.
and just cause they got millions of followers, them people don't come out. Some of them come out, but it mainly be a lot of people that I done got out on them streets and got to come in there cause I'm
Mhm.
on the show.
Right. Yeah, Vettegreen asked me, she said, if I put together a concert, your own, how much would you charge? Charge me to perform? Or what if I put a show together, how much would I
Put on
charge
a
at the
concert
door?
of your own.
On my own? Yeah, it'd be 25 at
That's
the
how
door.
much would you charge?
25 at the door. If it's me by myself and I have an opening act, be 25 at the door. If I have Jerk Taker, Bars Vega, Case Closed, you know what I'm saying? The tickets are starting at 40 and it's gonna be 60 at the door. Because they have value. They have
And
value.
Miss Arkansas hosting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's
Because
a good meal ticket, you know.
because you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, I wouldn't do it unless I know that I can at least sell 50% of that capacity, whatever venue it is. If it's a venue and it holds 400 people, you know what I'm saying? My goal is at least to bring 200 in. That's my goal. I'm gonna sell 200. I'm gonna at least want to sell 200 tickets, and then the other at the door, we can get that door money. But I got to know the marketplace. I know the marketplace. They're not going to pay that money because that's just the mindset of Buffalo. But if you know, say if I knew, the demographics of my fan base in the surrounding areas, I would hit those towns and don't push Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have that capacity in the upstate like that, so I wouldn't put together a show. I'll put together where my demographic is. In Atlanta is my demographic that I can sell out. I know what that price. I know in LA I can. I know in Albuquerque. You know what I'm saying? Even Chicago showing me love. Montreal showing me love in Canada. You know what I'm saying? New York City. I have a fan base in New York City. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's where we're going to. That's where we putting together a tour right now with Bars Banging. We know where our fan base is, but we're releasing the album first, and then he have his album and he got a couple more things. We already have a plan. We gotta have a plan behind this thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 1,000 Mile Tour. They had a plan with it. The only problem I have with it is that they worth more than $10.
My thing is like speaking on comedy again, since I am a comedian. Like earlier in my career when I was putting shows together, I was running myself raggedly, trying to make sure this happened and that happened. Now I put comedians on with me, don't mind helping me make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we sell out and all that good stuff. Not only they help me make it happen, they are funny and people don't mind coming when it's a whole lot of funny comedians, not just one,
See, the problem with this here, what she says right here, what Vettegreen saying right there is ours don't take the time to do marketing to know if they have. They do promotion. You know what I mean? They don't really do the footwork and figure it out. They think the music is speaking for themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't the music. You know what I'm saying? It's not the music. It's not the music. It's part of it. It's not 100% the music. That's where the artists mess up at. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Bars understood that when I taught him that in that class. And that's why I was so happy when he asked me to be his manager, because he understands and understands that, and he knows that. That's why he does other things that he do on his content to help. That's why Essence Official is a different on her content, because she knows that she has to give more than just the music. and that's why she has dates, and that's why she's doing what she's doing. She's out in Atlanta right now, hanging up posters in Atlanta. She went from New York City,
Come on now,
and flew with flyers, with 10,000 flyers, and hanging around for the tour, hitting that physical.
Yep, that way people can't say they didn't know.
Yeah, and she's you meet people in the flesh, and she's shaking hands and kissing babies, and she's going to these beauty salons, eyelashes,
Come on now,
and all that. She's putting in that work. You know what I mean? Consistently putting in overtime, investing in herself.
Have to.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it, and that's how we do it. That's why Boss Banger is getting what he's getting on his DIY right now. You know, so that's why he gets a couple of downloads a day. That's why he made $1,100 in the first hour he released his album, because of that. Got to make sense at $24.99, and he got pre-orders of the CDs. He got hard copies coming for $100. He got pre-orders already. So you know that's why he's moving forward and what he's got going on. It got to make sense at the end of the day. Got to make sense, and that's why my mentors here it breaks it down what you need to be doing. Can we go back and have him repeat it again? What you got to do? Come on, Kingpin.
Know what it is? Unless you know who you're marketing to, unless you know who are we selling it to? 8 or 80, blind, crippled, or crazy, short, tall, big or small. Do we have a product to fit them all? And that has to be the motto. You want women followers, but you only selling t-shirts to men, sucker.
Come on now. Let it make sense.
You want women followers, but every song and every post is about you ain't doing nothing for a bitch, sucker.
Yeah, I see that all the time. You know, all the time. Yeah, you know. Then you wonder why you not get what you get when you do an ad. You know what I mean? And you want to get those followers, and then the algorithm like nah. When I hear that music, they ain't what they're doing. Then AI gonna come in and be like, nah, we gonna go ahead and shut that down. We gonna go this direction, and then you're gonna give it to anybody. And then guess what? You'd spend money for nothing.
You want the kids to love you, but you don't put out no clean content, sucker.
You know that part. Nobody have a clean version of their music most of the time, and they don't know how to market it to the people, the clean music to the people that love that type of music. It's ads. You got to do ads and know your audience, and you got to go for that audience. You got to use these key words. You got to be consistent. You can't stop. There's no days off. People do an ad, and then they'll just say, they don't have it. Guess what? Then you in the wrong business. You got to sacrifice. You know how much I sacrificed for all these years to find my audience?
Right.
Come on now. No excuses.
These are the things that are prohibiting you from reaching the people that you need to reach to be the superstar that in your mind you are. Marketing, bro.
We look at the artist and we figure out exactly who's going to tune in, and there's a couple ways to do that. You can look who is your music like. Does your music have a sound like the Brooklyn drill or Chicago drill or Southern rap? Do you sound like Travis Scott or do you sound more like Yo Gotti? And you can look at their fan bases and figure out who's really following them to give you an idea.
Especially when you find your audience when you have the DJs hitting you up saying, "Send me that music. I need that." Me and Bars, everything I do, I email. I let Bars see it. I put him into the CC in the email, and we have 13 requests in the last pad this week. Just the DJs requesting for we need this song. People look for this song. They letting us know. So we send it to him and let the boom bap community play the music, and now the audience is following him. Now he got super fans.
Right.
Yeah, if you already have the data on your dashboard. So once you have data, you can then go in and you can see on SoundCloud, YouTube, on your Instagram page, through your distributor, you can go and see exactly who's tuning in. I do a lot of research because I'm just a nerd, and I spend a lot of time studying like who listens to rap, who listens to pop, who listens to reggae, who listens to R&B, because I want to know this shit. So I already know going into it that the bulk of the fans are 13 to 26 years old. That's the sweet spot. That doesn't mean they're the only people listening to music, but that means that's the bulk of the people. So when I'm starting with a new artist and I don't really know who their fan base is, I start with 13 to 26. And then I market where people discover music. I don't initially go everywhere all at once. I start with the platforms that are known to attract people that are open to new music, because not every fan is willing to discover a new artist. Some fans just want to listen to Drake. They just want to listen to the folks that are already famous. So I go for the platforms like YouTube, like SoundCloud, like TikTok, where people actually discover music. And then I
think the number one spot right now that's discovering music right now is TikTok because of the main other artists is not on there anymore. A couple of them came back with a couple contracts they're doing with TikTok, but yeah, I think TikTok is real solid, and IG still is too. It's all about you doing ads now. You have to do ads to keep that out there the more. You can't. If you ain't doing ads on your IG, you're not gonna know or have a chance to even find your audience. So if you just post them, then you hopefully that the other will move a little bit. You get new people every day. You know what I'm saying? That's you're gambling. I'm tired of gambling. I like to know. I like to do an ad and go right to the people. I have an ad going on right now, promoting the tour and promoting Bars Banger, and we actually getting that demographic because me and his demographic are the same because we do similar same type of music, and we do an album together too. So it just makes sense at the end of the day.
The early stages of putting an artist out, we're just kind of testing what's going to work and what's not. And in our office, we actually run tests on the music. We'll test 5 songs at a time on Instagram or Facebook or Google or wherever we test, and we'll figure out which of those 5 songs reacts the best. And it doesn't mean that I'm not going to put out all 5 songs. I absolutely do. But we figure out which one maybe.
I'm going to answer this question real quick. The Queen had well, let me see here. She said, do you think there may be a reason why the tickets are not $10? Whatever that reason is, it don't make sense. They did tour at the beginning, it was $10. They did it the second year, it was $10. This is the third year. At $10? Gotta make sense. They're worth more than that. Now, the first year, okay, cool. They was figuring it out. They were trying to, you know what I'm saying? I think Mark Lee took the marketing class from me. You know what I mean? I was telling them things. I gave him the tools. We did what he did, and then I believe Deja Boss also paid for the class, but again, chance to retake it. But gotta make sense. It gotta be growth there. And then they added more people to the tour that have amazing music, amazing brand, and they worth more than $10. Everybody on that tour worth more than $10, guaranteed. Me listening to their music and their brand and the things they've done, they won the award at 716 Music Awards. Come on, the price should have went up right then and there in the city. Should have went up at least $15 the second year. You know what I'm saying? That's receipts. That award is considered a receipt. It gotta make sense. Gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody outside that's in the industry and the people that's following the demographic of Buffalo in the industry, they say the same thing. All my mentors say, all 9 of them say the same thing. They look at Buffalo, what's going on. They're like, why are they doing this? Why they ain't raising this artist is good? I went to their rabbit hole. It's off the chain. I love their brand. They doing this. I love the content they doing that. Why they still at $10? They're saying these things. Be surprised how many people in the industry are saying these things. You know what I mean?
Well, they're saying it. Why is they not happy?
You know what I'm saying? People got to help themselves. People got to help themselves first. I don't get help.
Joker, not cutting you off, but at the end of the day, like I was telling somebody, they was trying to book me, and they said, well, he taking $150. And like I had to explain to them, what it costs him to eat might be not what costs me to eat. You know what I'm saying? It might cost more for my food than his food, or my bills than his bills. So you can't go by what he charging you to pay me. You know what I'm saying? So some people willing to take whatever just to say they done made it.
They got to know what they're worth from the hard work they put in off that one song. How many songs did they performing that took a long time, the money they invested, the time? How much is their time first? These things I talk when I do my marketing meetings. I tell, well, how much do you think you should pay yourself for what you're doing for your music?
That's why, like at the comedy show, you have to tell them don't video you, because if they already got it on video, they ain't gonna pay you what you worth.
Right. That's why they take that's why you ain't allowed to have phones in a lot of these things too. But no, in a different realm. But I tell artists all the time, what are you worth when you're working in studio? When you writing a song, what do you think you're worth? Every time.
I agree. Know your worth. Ecstasy said something that I think is really key, that Buffalo is a hard market. You yourself, do you think that you would be able to, I'm just saying, just you on the ticket, you think that you would be able to charge $25 and people will come here in Buffalo? Just you on the ticket. $25 here in Buffalo.
No, that's why I'm never going to do a show in Buffalo. I never will do a show in Buffalo. I'll never put together a show because I know what the marketplace of Buffalo is. So why would I do that?
So do you think that maybe the $10, and I agree, the 1,000 Mile Tour, they're well worth more than $10. But if you take all of that into account and think about that, you yourself are saying that you wouldn't even be able to charge $10, and they're here in Buffalo doing the show. If you think about all of that here in Buffalo, do you think that maybe the $10 makes a little bit of sense if they're trying to build? Because most of us don't have a fan base, a public fan base. I'll say that. We don't have a public fan base here in Buffalo.
I got definitely answer that. They need to do ads to outside of the city to bring them in. Nobody is doing ads.
But that's not.
But I say something. He say ads. He say ads, but the radio station where people hearing it in their homes and cars and everywhere was pumping this show on Mother's Day. And I feel like it shouldn't have been a seat available. It shouldn't even been standing room. So, you know, sometimes, like I say, I don't care how you talk to these people, how you push them, and this and that and that. We can't make none of them come out. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. So, that's what I do. That's
I'd rather get 10. I ain't saying I do some $10 shows, but at the same time, I'd rather do that any day than a free show.
That's why you need a month.
Free ain't really considered supporting me.
I just want us to be cautionary because some people may take it insulting. I think that before we say that they did something wrong, that we need to look at the entire picture. None of us on this right now.
Well, I didn't say anything wrong. What I am saying is my thing is this. That's why you got to have a marketing coach, because they'll teach you from the ground up. But
we're also talking about here in Buffalo. We're talking about
Arkansas.
Even here in Buffalo, you got to start from the ground up. Griselda did from the ground up. When they even would you be there right now, they started there. They had a marketing coach from the ground up, and they knew they didn't have a fan base in Buffalo. So, with Westside Gunn a marketing genius. He's like, well, we're not worried about Buffalo. We're gonna do something in Buffalo for our city, but we're gonna go ahead and hit the demographic where we know where our fan base is. So they marketing coach, which I'm talking to his marketing coach.
Isn't that what they're doing? Isn't that what they're doing?
No, they're not.
Is it the $10? I think is to.
No. This is the third. This is the third, and I said I'm stepping on toes. I don't care because I
want you to, but I just also want you to be realistic and put yourself in that category also.
And I put myself in there. That's why if I'm going to do it right, I'm going to start from the bottom up. So therefore, they did this 3 years. So $10, it should be growth somewhere. They won. Their value should went up when they won that award. The value should went up $5. It should went to 15 automatic. They should be at 15 right now. Easy.
Can I say something, please?
It is what it is. And I'm saying that's why you got to have a marketing coach to coach you through what you need to be doing. That's what Westside Gunn had to swallow his pride and do that. And then when he figured out that he has a fan base in Syracuse. He got a fan base in White Plains, New York. He had a fan base in Ithaca. He had a fan base in Toronto. He had a fan base in Cleveland. They're willing to travel. That's why they sold out in Buffalo, because of those people and people overseas. We was in line. CG, I would love to have CG on the show. He'll tell you, we was in line. Everybody was from Buffalo was in that line.
But that's outside of Buffalo. We're talking about, so when they go traveling, I'm sure that the tickets, and I'm not, I get what you're saying.
Hold on. Let me interrupt you real quick. Let me tell you something. That was in Buffalo. And these people came from outside of Buffalo coming into Buffalo. That's what they did.
All of them probably didn't have a paid ticket either.
You know what I'm saying? And they paid tickets. And they had merch with them. And they sold out merch. They knew their marketplace. They knew how to cater to their audience. They knew their audience. They tried to figure out their audience for 3 years.
But you know what though, Joker?
I mean, come on now. It gotta make sense.
Ahead. But sometimes I'm gonna speak, like I say, I'm a comedian, so I'm speaking on this. Mm-hmm. A lot of time when we do shows at these clubs and bars or wherever we choose to have them, at the end of the day, all we is getting is the door. You know what I'm saying? So if I can get $10 and that's my own money, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't paying me to put this show on. And then at the end of the day, like we saying, some of these people, you know, every day we wake up, it's getting hard out here. I have to depend on God to give me a chicken sometime. But I'm just saying, if you gotta pay for the enter into the place, you gotta pay for the parking, you gotta pay for 2 items. A lot of these people that we asking to come out and see us really don't have that. So if I could get $10 out of you and then you still have 20 or 25 to come in there and have you a good time, you know, I don't mind that. But at the same time, if I can get more out of people, I'm gonna get more. But I ain't gonna just say.
Those people are just followers. Those people
know the demographic also here in Buffalo. Like if we're being realistic, do you think buyers would be able to sell tickets for $25? And we're talking strictly here in Buffalo because this is where it happened. We're talking about strictly here in Buffalo, even with marketing.
Okay, you know, he's not doing the show, but he's setting up in Medina because that's where his audience is.
If you were,
but we're talking about here because he
wouldn't do a show in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? He knows that there's no demographic in Buffalo, but he'll do a show in Medina. And did he do a show in Medina? You know what I'm saying? And get his fan base there, and then we'll work towards Buffalo, but we still have surrounding areas because he do have a fan base in Rochester. He does have a fan base in Syracuse, but we putting together demographics now. We taking our time with it. We have a plan from the beginning. You know what I mean? You know, when you first do something, you got to have a plan. You know what I mean? And when you do his plan, he was going to know his demographic, but he also know he has a fan base in the city, of course, and he has a fan base in surrounding areas in Pittsburgh and all the other little areas. But we going to build from the outside in. You know what I'm saying? One thing that West Side Gundam did, they did go from the outside in too also, because they was getting murals in China for 4 years before they were signed. Before people knew who he was in Buffalo. They was getting murals in London. You know what I'm saying? Brazil, because he was already pushing outside the city. You know what I mean? And that's a good strategy. But when you come from the city inside out, you ain't gonna have a fan base. You're not gonna have a fan base. No matter how good the music is, you're not gonna have a fan base.
Music aside, I just because and maybe I am being biased. I just know that one of the things about the 1,000 Mile Tour and what I love about those guys is that they're actually putting in the work.
They put in the work. They're putting in the work. I'm giving them credit where credit's due. But at the end of the day, it got to make sense at the end of the day that they got to be at more than $10. They worth more than $10. I'm not paying. Not gonna see them. I'm not paying $10. I'm gonna drop extra because I'm like, y'all not worth no $10, man. You know what I'm saying? Just Mark Lee by himself is worth $20 at the door.
Well, I pay the 10 and buy your merch. You know what I'm saying?
He's the only one. Mark Lee's the only one in that in him and Danger Boss and Spills is the only one that really sell out merch. They do sell like they merch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but you go to Mark Lee and ask him, You know, where's he selling his merch at? And see, he know his demographic. He knows a lot of them ain't from Buffalo. A lot of them outside from his, you know what I'm saying, from being on his IG. He told me himself being in my class. With his own way, he said, "Yo, bro, I've been selling people from Pennsylvania, people from the Midwest, and people from Atlanta. They, you know, he's shipping before he started the 1,000-mile tour. You know what I mean? So that should tell you something right there.
So if you have a concert here in Buffalo, what would you charge if you know that's what I'm getting at? Like we got to.
Once I get my demographic together, I'm charging $25 at the door. Yeah, I'm going.
That's what I was saying. Like 20 in advance, 25.
You know what I mean?
At the door.
Because I know how to invest in myself, and I know how to go all out. You know what I mean? I know how to go. I'm not going to promote marketing nothing in the city of Buffalo. I'm going outside the city, like Griselda did. They did not promote nothing in Buffalo. Only reason people knew about it because they follow them on IG. That's the only way they knew about it. They follow them on the social media.
Well, you know, like I'm from Blythesville, Arkansas. The only time I go back there and do a show if somebody else done put a show together and got me on it. But other than that, I work anywhere else in Arkansas because I know they gonna come out. But my hometown, they come out when somebody else got a show and have me on it.
Yeah, I agree. $10 is not a lot, but one of this
it's better than free
event that went on was actually an audition. It wasn't a show; it was an audition because they're bringing 2 additional people on, and I want to say congratulations to Nani and Angie. They're the ones that won, so they're gonna all expenses paid as they travel around.
Congratulations!
Yeah, it was Nani, Sullivan, and Angie, I believe. I'll look it up. Angie, I can't remember her last name, were the 2 women who won. So they're going to get a chance to go again on with the 1,000-mile tour. And it's a collective of artists and musicians. And I think what it is that they're doing is great, but they're going outside of Buffalo like that. I think this was just their stumping, their starting. And $10, I agree. They are definitely worth more. I would have paid $40, $50 to go see all of them. If it was
yeah, of course. Easy. And believe me, your goal is not to have listeners. That's what artist mindset is at. They want listeners. They want listeners to pay that $10. You know what I'm saying? They want the listeners to pay $20. Listeners not going to pay that money. The super fans and the fans is going to pay that money. You know what I'm saying? When Beyonce had that high prices for her joint, guess who paid that? Was her super
Beyonce. We talking independent artists also. We got a
Beyonce been doing it 100 years.
See, that's the problem right there. The mindset right there. That's the mindset I'm talking about. Once you, yes, in your mindset, my mindset just as good as Beyonce's mindset. Yes.
That's what your people we listening to, your mentors, that's what they were saying, though. You can't be at 103 and you down here thinking you just gonna jump up to 103.
Yeah, but see, that's why you have a marketing coach to thrive you through that. That's why every artist that listen to what I'm saying from day one is successful.
But isn't Mark Lee and Vocero marketing on 4,000-mile tour?
I'm their coach, but they never call me to get the coaching.
No, I'm saying on their own because Vocero started.
They're doing some marketing tactics, but they're not consistent. Like it's all about. It got everything. Everything got to make sense from the beginning to end. People that have a coach that's actually doing the extra work and really sacrificing and doing this. You know what I'm saying? The dinners is off the chain. That was a good marketing strategy for the city. You know what I'm saying? I get they were selling dinners to people that didn't know who they were. That was amazing. That's a good strategy. You know what I'm saying? But
also to gain funds. They're doing
funding. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing I was trying to tell. I was talking to Mark Lee talked, and he'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? And he could come on live, and then we talked about it. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was going to help him being his marketing coach. I'm his coach. Didn't call me on nothing. I was going to help them put a proposal together to get sponsorships. You know what I mean? To get sponsorships. Lloyd Tacos would do it. Lenovo's would definitely do it. They know who Mark Liam and Spills is. You know, but you bring a proposal to the owner. Yeah, they could have got 5,000. They could have Just Pizza. I know the owner. I put the proposal together. Paula's Donuts. She always have money. She loved, up and coming people. You can put the proposal, go start from the bottom up and do it. Even if they say no, at least they got you on file, because you got to know this. When you do a proposal, they put you on file, and they put you on file for 3 years just in case you come back for another proposal. Get your name in the database. Get your name in it. Yeah.
Put a proposal in for Green Links Media.
That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? We can have a meeting today. Because what you got going on right now? We can have a meeting right now. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. I'm here. I'm in Buffalo. Let's go. This is what I do.
Put it together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Put it together.
Yeah, it's already together. I'm just having a meeting. It's already together. I got it ready. I got it already set right now. Right now, live on the show. I have it set right now. I'm just waiting for a meeting. I'm in Buffalo. Let's go. Let's have a meeting right now. I have it. I have it in the flesh. We're going to do it on no Zoom. I have everything. AI does all my stuff. Come on now. Let's go.
Well, break it down, bro. She said, come scoop her. Break it down.
Yeah, come on. Let's go. I'm ready. It's nothing for me. I did it for Eros Network. I did it for Eros Network.
Let's do it, Tim.
I did 1,100 proposals for the Eros Network. 1,100, and we on file on everybody from Michael Jordan to LeBron James. We sent a letter to. We on file. They said no, but we on file. That's all that matters. We're with the LLC. You got the LLC EN number is in their system. So guess what? We can go back to LeBron next year. Like, yo, we need 20 grand for the kids. We doing something for the kids. Eros Network going to do and he love the kids. They made it very clear. We don't do this, but we do this for the kids. We did Shaq. Shaq said his agent said the same thing. We do stuff for the kids. We'll put you on file. So when you put together a plan for the kids, we got you. That's how you do it. That's how you get built relationships too. This is business. You got to have an LLC behind it. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And all them have LLCs. Mark Lee have an LLC. Danger Boss has an LLC. All of them have LLCs. I could have got lawyers, no problem. This is business. It's all about marketing. It's money. If it ain't about money, then it's doing this.
Put in the proposal and see if we can get lawyers, bro. Show me.
You know what I'm saying? I have the proposal already. I need you to come here today.
What do you need me to come there for?
Huh?
You need me to come where?
To have a meeting in the flesh so I can show you the proposal layout. Yeah. Come on now. This is how we do it. This is how you got to do it right. You can't, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You got to do it right. We in the flesh with it. You'd be surprised what Paul the Donors would say. Especially if you're doing something for the kids and for the community, they down for it. It's really not hard. It really is not, because I can go with AI, the boom, and put what we want, and then the AI do copy paste. Let's go. It don't take long to do a proposal. You just got to know what you want. It's easy. The game is easy, but you got to have an LLC to do it. That's what they're going to ask for. They're going to ask for your LLC ID number and your EIN number. Make sure that you're certified. That's business. This is marketing. This is where you want to go to the next level. You know what I mean? Shout out to Stacy. You know what I mean? Y'all watch her podcast. She's off the chain. She helped out with the situation with the Eros Network. She was my assistant. She walked me through some things, and then when I put everything together, she was like, "Man, you was on." She told me you on point with it. You're using tools that's out here on the internet. That's what you got to do. It's really not hard. You just got to present it. You might, even if you get turned down, at least you're on file. Once you're on file, they know about who you are. And guess what? Somebody come to them. Do you know somebody that has a podcast and Yeah, we got the Green Ties Media, Green Links Media, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they're gonna pass you on to another business. That's how it works. And then these guys is doing doing an amazing job. But what are you worth? Do what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? Danger Boy got the #1 single out of the whole tour. with the most streams, 250,000 streams. It gotta make sense at the end of the day.
It gotta make sense, but at the same time, be anxious for nothing, but through prayer with supplication, let your request be made known unto God.
Yes, it all day long. That's why that's why me and Bars pace ourselves. That's why we take that time what we got going on. Because when it do blow up, it's gonna blow up. Listen, failure is not an option for me. And then he got the same attitude that I have. That's why we work good together. Everybody got to be on the same page from all different aspects across the board. Failure is not an option.
That's right.
Failure is not an option. We got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his part. I'm doing my part. And it's working. We got 13 requests from unknown boom bap DJs this week. Blew my mind. I'm like, okay. That's let me know we on point. We on track. That means that not just the DJs wanted, people's requesting the song. They're requesting Roses. They're requesting Welcome to Vegas. They're requesting the new track that we're doing with DJ Optimus Prime. And shout out to DJ Optimus Prime because he worked for Wu-Tang Radio. And and he's doing his part. And like, yo, we got a new joint coming out with the Joker and Boss Banger. He putting in the work because we broke bread with people that's in a different level that we on. And it's working.
We're gonna have to continue this tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. And I want to see these guys to be successful. I want to see these guys blast off, man.
Yes, everybody that's doing something,
they worth more than $10. Yeah, they worth more than $10. And I just said this to Mark Lee plenty of times behind the scenes.
And your show worth more than free.
Yeah, definitely more than free. That's some good music right there. That's some good music right there. Like the same thing with Melatonin Mall. He's worth $30 at the door.
Well,
yeah, he worth $30 at the door.
Something to say before I leave.
Yes. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody tuning in, and shout out to my mentors, man, that they keep me on point. That's why I like Kingpin. He's just like me. He don't sugarcoat nothing. He's still that in me since the first time I was in my first marketing class in 2015. He broke it down. I was one of the Zoom meetings, man. He really made me sit down and close my mouth because he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You got to know this, that, and the third. And then he put me down, and then we went one-on-one with it. Shout out to Kingpin, man. He's been in the industry for a long time. He the one to help out a lot of artists from Florida area, from the Plies to Luke. You know what I'm saying? He was behind Luke. You know what I'm saying? Me so hard. He's definitely been in the industry for a long time in Florida. T-Pain, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely the T-Pain management, behind T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? As Kingpin, shout out to Kingpin. Shout out to Pharrell Ferrari, who's behind a lot of people like Dipset and the Locks and Bad Boy and all that. And then we got Wendy Day, who's definitely from help people out in the Midwest from Nelly to Ashanti to people like that. So they definitely has an amazing catalog behind them, who they helped out in the industry, and they still doing it for labels and all that. And so they definitely is bringing the sauce, and that's why they're my mentors, and they definitely, like he said, it is what it is. Like, he don't apologize for nothing. I'm not either. You know what I'm saying? If I hurt people's feelings, that's feelings you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's not hurting feelings. I think that sometimes we need to show and prove. You can't just talk it and not. I don't know. I just know that a lot of times people don't take us serious because you have to. You can't just talk it. You have to show it. You know what I mean? Okay, you're saying all of these
if you ain't never did.
And they'll tell you something.
If you ain't never did crack, you can't tell me about getting off of crack.
Right. So a lot of people won't take it serious because they're like, okay, show it to me in your life.
And people come to me all the time, and I tell them go look at the numbers. I haven't marketed in over a year. I have over a year on my platforms, and I'm still getting numbers. And then they look at, and then guess what? Everybody that's on here, and I did that. You see, they don't put nothing in the comments. They don't say nothing, put no posts up about me. Because why? Them numbers don't lie. And then they be like, okay, all right, how you do that? I said, I know my audience. That's why I don't have those issues in my life. unless a couple people come up and they hating. Then that hate don't last. They'll go through and then it fades away real quick. Yes, and I can hit numbers anytime I want to because I know my fan base. That's why I can talk my shiznicks and I'm gonna keep talking because I can wait. I'm coming out with an album. I'm coming out with an album, me and Bars. You're gonna see how it works on the DIY. And I put up one receipt already that nobody clicked on, and I have it pinned up on my page of the receipts that we did the past week off one ad. And all 9 of those people then download, and then we're gonna bring another receipt on his website once he get a chance to put everything up. We're gonna do another one and show y'all proof. We gonna keep showing y'all receipts. Everything that we do through our walk. The people don't want to see it because then nobody clicked on it, but they'll click on everything else. That's kind of interesting to me.
What is that being said? I know I don't know how I didn't see it either. You gotta point me in the direction.
Okay, go on my page. It's pinned up. I pinned it up for a reason. It's been pinned up for 3 days now.
What is it that it's
on Facebook. It's one of the ads. One of my ads. It's one out of the 5 ads me and Bars did. And that me and Bars, and I put up.
As an individual, I think that's what also people like. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot.
And if you would have been following me back then, I was showing receipts then when I was doing the streams. Before the streams got towed up, where they stopped paying people, stopped cutting those checks. I was still showing receipts, and then people were seeing them, and I was always posting them up every day. I was bragging on myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? Them numbers of me and Caleb Bishop track that's on my singles, and I was showing them from year to year to year to year. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Does that count when it's with somebody? That's just like me saying me on the vettegreen show. It only works with Joker.
It works. I mean, okay. Same thing would never die. That's solo. I got 10,000 views my first week with that song, and I post that up by myself.
Well, I remember that when you were marked. I remember that.
Yeah, never die. Yeah, so yes, I do it by myself too. I have a fan base, like I said. My numbers don't lie. Everything. Nobody in Buffalo cannot outdo what I got going on because I know my fan base. That's why I love Griselda, because they know their fan base and they talk their shiznick. Yeah. That's right. And I know my fan base. I know what I'm worth. Period. You know what I'm saying? And if they want to take it to another level, we can take it to another level. I'm good with it. And I show people how to do these things. Look what's going on with Case Closed. She's figuring it out. And people's not following. They're not going to see it. When her website get done, I can't wait till the website get done. I can't wait till Dirt Taker's website get done. They're going to show it. They've been slowly learning this thing for almost 2 years from the bottom up, taking their time, figuring it out. And they're not rushing to put it out there. They're really taking their time. And this is where the results going to come, when you take your time and you actually know every demographic down to the science of what you're doing as an artist in your brand. That's what you have to do. You know what I mean? And I know people get excited when they go out and do something. I understand that. But sometimes you got to slow down. I don't mind slowing down and just to figure it out. I don't mind that. I don't mind going back to the drawing table. I don't have no problem with that.
Well, I don't. I'll go back into the drawing board in a minute.
Yes, all day long. And this is what I do. You know what I mean? But it ain't what
I'm ready for our meeting because I want to get some of these sponsors that you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody have a wonderful day. We can bring Ecstasy on here too. She says she want to get in the meeting also. I need to know, because you sleeping on some stuff on me. I need to know what to do.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I need to know, just know what you want. Once you know what you want, type it into the AI. That's the proposal. Know what you want. Know how much money you want. Know what it's going towards. All that. Have your LLC. Everything in order. Once you know what you want, it's easy. AI makes it so easy for us. And I thought it was gonna be hard too. I mean, honest, I thought it was gonna be hard, y'all. But then when Stacy put it,
what do you use? Chat GPT?
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I messed around and used one. I used the Facebook one, and then Rainbow used it. Some app she used, she did one also. Then we put it together and typed everything together. And then she took what I did and then she put it through her AI, and then that was the contract. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I used YouTube. I use Facebook AI
to put a proposal together.
Yeah, see, putting y'all on game. Can I give y'all free 99? Y'all go right into your description. Go to your like you putting up a post. Hey, click AI. Type into the AI what you want. Then when you get done typing the A out, they'll let you know that you can download it.
A business proposal.
Yeah, you could go right into Facebook. Let me take this down right here. We're done with this. Go right into your Facebook like you put up a post.
I'm gonna put it up here that way because I'm a visual person.
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all coming through. We're gonna get up off here. We're gonna go stay behind stage and do this.